Greetings, this is Clint Carlson and we're going to go over how to macro automate, populate the Power Teacher Gradebook for PowerSchool. Now this could be used for a wide variety of applications and needs, but in my case I have 50 teachers who all need their gradebook set up, and they need it set up in the exact same way. For example, I need every single teacher to create 7 final assignments for the end of the year. They all need to type in the grades the exact same way. Hard to type and talk at the same time. Say greeting S1, semester 1. They also need to connect it to a category. They also need to change the date to be exactly the same. Then they need to go into standards and they need to find reading. Here's the 4 reading standards, and they need to connect these, and then they need to save and move on. Now the issue is all of these need to be done exactly the same way for all 7 courses across all 50 teachers' gradebooks. And the likelihood of somebody making a mistake or changing the date to is very, very likely. So what I did was create a macro using quick keys, which allowed me to record the exact process of what I was doing for each course, and then I can go from teacher to teacher and automate their entire gradebook, eliminating any chance for typos, speeding things up. This is a tedious process. If you don't know what you're doing, it may take you 20 minutes to an hour with multiple grades. And here I can do it in a couple of seconds. So here's how my macro runs, and runs the exact courses for the final grades for all 7 courses. Grades are going to be put in for elementary school and connects them all to their appropriate standards. First we'll start with learning habits. And my hands are not touching the keyboard at any time. This is a completely automated process. Learning habits is done. And what it has done is it has put in learning habits semester 2, learning habits semester 2, connected it to the correct category, and put in the date due. And if we look at the macro itself, we can understand each individual step. First step is to switch to Gradebook, which is the Java app. Then it clicks at location 257 high from 193 vertically. And that's this plus sign that creates a new category. Immediately goes into typing Learning Habits 2. Learning Habits 2 in the abbreviation happens automatically when we tab over. I tab to the next one and I start hitting the down arrow until I get to semester 2. So it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 downstrokes in the way that I have Gradebook set up. I hit return, I hit tab a couple more times, and then I'm going to change the date to May 23rd, 2016, which is the semester 2 cutoff date for grades. And then I have a bunch of click locations. So I do click 1, click 2. The first click moves me into standards. The second click clicks the top. And then I have a bunch of downstrokes that are going to take me down where we need to click the appropriate boxes. Now it's a little tricky with this being the Java app. The tabbing to get from place to place doesn't exactly work. So there are times where I need to click to begin the place of it and then arrow down a lot of places. Once I arrow down all the way, then I need to click at location 440 by 740. That's right here. 440 by 760, 20 pixels down, another 25 pixels down, another 25 pixels down, and then over here is save, which is all the way at 1,371 pixels. And then I can move on to the next one. The reason that I created a macro for each subject, you see this is just burning right through them all, is occasionally there'd be a little bit of lag when saving, and the lag would occasionally break one large macro that didn't know how long to wait for the saving to take place. In particular, when Wi-Fi was slow, it may take 30 seconds on some rare occasions. You can see how much quicker this is. And it's exactly the same on every single computer for every single teacher. Not a typo, not a miscalculating which standard is connected to which course, which would totally screw up the report card. And I'm in my 6th course right now, putting in science. Again, all of this is hands-free by the time I've installed this macro. In about 30 seconds, what could be a couple hours of work for a teacher who's not sure and is going step by step with a piece of paper and clearing up typos and fixing things, it's all eliminated. Thanks.